See here, we're discussing about the topic is ideal gas laws. Now here the ideal gas laws is nothing but Boyle's law, Charles law. So that will be there. Now the first we're discussing about in a Boyle's law. So what are we discussing by in a Boyle's law? The first we can see is the statement. Statement. At constant temperature. At constant temperature. At constant temperature. The the volume of given mass of gas, given mass of a gas, inversely proportional to, is inversely proportional, inversely proportional to, inversely proportional to its pressure, inversely proportional to its pressure. Now, so what is they say that at constant temperature, the temperature will be constant. The volume of the given mass of gas is inversely proportional to the pressure. Already we can say the gas have the two specific of is there, that is the one is the volume, another one is the pressure, another one is the temperature. Now here the three the physical quantities are there. In temperature take the constant, the volume is inversely proportional to the pressure. That means here say the pressure is inversely proportional to the volume. Pressure is inversely proportional to the volume. Now the proportion negligible, we taken a constant, that is a K by V. K is called proportionality of constant. Then the V's take the cross multiplication, the PV is equal to constant. PV is equal to constant. Then we can write here the P1 V1 is equal to P2 V2 and also is equal to constant. We can draw the graph between the pressure and volume. Pressure and volume. See, this is considered the x-axis and it will be considered the y-axis and it is there written an origin. See, along the x-axis we take the volume and along the y-axis we take in a pressure. Now can draw the graph, that is in the reverse parabola. This will be the, this is a decreasing. The pressure will be increasing, the volume can be decreasing because of its an inversely proportional to. And next we can discussing about the Boyle's law. Boyle's law in terms of density. In terms of density. See, what is the formula for the density? The density is equal to mass by volume. Density is equal to what is it? The mass by volume. Now we can write here the volume is equal to, the density is taken this side. The volume is equal to mass by density. Mass by density. Now this volume is substituted in a Boyle's law. See, what is there here? The pressure into volume. See, according to Boyle's law, PV is equal to constant. PV is equal to constant. Now we can write here the volume is equal to P by M by rho is equal to constant. Now here the mass is also constant. The volume is taken this side. That is pressure is directly proportional to the density. The pressure is directly proportional to the density. Now taking the ratio P1 by P2 is equal to rho 1 by rho 2. Now can draw the graph here the between the pressure and density. Pressure and density. See, this is the x-axis and it will be the y-axis. Now this is the origin. Along the x-axis we take a density and along the y-axis we take a pressure. Now can draw the graph between the pressure and volume. Here the pressure is directly proportional to the density. That means it's a straight line is passing through in a origin. So what is considered? The straight line is passing through in a origin. See here, we're discussing about a application of Boyle's law. Application of Boyle's law. What is the statement for the Boyle's law? At constant temperature. At constant temperature, given gas of a volume is inversely proportional to the pressure. See, that is the first application. What is the Kill tube? What is this? A Kill tube. Now the Kill tube is used to verify of a Boyle's law. Verifying of a Boyle's law. The Kill tube is a capillary tube. Kill tube is a capillary tube. Capillary tube. See, the Kill tube is a capillary tube with a narrow uniform cross section. This is the narrow uniform cross section. This is the capillary tube. Now in a capillary tube, we can introducing of a mercury. The way we can introducing by that is exactly at the middle of this capillary tube. Here will be there the mercury. So what is this? Mercury. Mercury. Now this mercury of height we consider the H. Mercury of height, how much is considered H? And which is the closed end to? Closed end to. Now the mercury of height we consider is an L. Mercury of height is a L. And remaining is there is an open end. Now this is the open end. Now here open end, what is coming by this totally is there in a atmosphere of pressure. Now this atmosphere of pressure is denoted by a H. The atmosphere pressure can be denoted by a H. Now here this we can verify the using of a Boyle's law. What is the Boyle's law is there? The Boyle's law is there. PV is equal to constant. Pressure and volume is equal to constant. But here the volume is nothing but to length into breadth into height. Length into breadth into height. The length into breadth is called as the area, and height is nothing but we say the length. We can write here the A into L is equal to also constant, and also is equal to constant. This A is nothing but area of cross section of a Kill tube. This area of cross section is always constant. But what will be changed? Only for the length will be changed when the positions we can be changed of a capillary tube. See, the first initial position is there is in a vertically is upward direction. The after that we take in a horizontal direction, and is taken a vertically downward. Now we can the positions we can changes. When the position is changes, the A is constant. The area of cross section will be constant. What will be changed? The length of the air column. The length of the air column will be changes, and the pressure will be also changed, and area will be constant. That means say the P into L is equal to constant. P into L is equal to constant. Then we can write the P1 L1 is equal to P2 into L2. Here H is nothing but what is the atmospheric pressure. What is the atmospheric pressure? Atmospheric pressure. Now we have the next we discussing about the special case of a Kill tubes. See, when it is taken in a vertically upwards, and when it's taken a horizontal, when it's taken a downward direction. See what will be the atmospheric pressure will be constrained by there.